First of all, I want to thank HMI for inviting me here this weekend, and I would like to also congratulate all of the incoming class who are embarking on their journey in medicine. Congratulations to you all. What can I say after that introduction, other than it has been a long and wonderful ride down my career path as a physician in family medicine after first matriculating medical school in Poland in 1996. I still remember the feeling of elation while I was flying to Poland to start medical school. I felt as if I had finally achieved my lifelong goal of going to medical school. But the reality of not only moving to a new country, but going to study medicine in a different and foreign land caught up with me quickly once I settled in. I was thankful that the program actually taught us conversational Polish. So to put it in Polish, dziękuję bardzo for that. But the real challenges were in the courses and all the studying it entailed. No one ever said medical school is easy. But studying medicine so far from home, leaving all of your family and friends behind, has its own advantages and disadvantages. The biggest advantage is that through common ground, your friends become your family. I remember we would have tutoring sessions, all-night studying sessions, and of course, lots of celebrations. We all used to host potlucks to celebrate birthdays and exam milestones. In that sense, you, the incoming class, are lucky. You have catering, school-appointed tutors, and vastly more ways that the school and HMI will be helping you to ensure success in this program. Since we were the first class, we relied on each other and our own drive to succeed. We would all go back home during the holidays, and when we came back, we all brought various books that we would use to study the different subjects and test each other for the USMLEs and our subject exams. We all eventually took some formal USMLE prep courses back in the States so that we can fully prepare and pass them. I'm glad to see that now there is an emphasis on this exam from the beginning of medical school and classes and tutoring to help you pass them. Once we were finally done with our step 1 of the USMLEs and finished our 2 years in the basic sciences, we were ready to pursue clerkships in the US. This is where HMI has made the most stride since when I was attending. When we started, there were only a few places where we could do our clerkships. And even though I was from California and I really, really wanted to go back there to do clerkships, I couldn't. We basically had New York, Chicago, and Ohio to choose from. But we still pushed on, sometimes finding our own places to do clerkships with the connections we would make along the way. I chose to do almost all my clerkships in Ohio except for pediatrics, which I did at Wyckoff in New York. I also chose to do some clerkships out of the program since we were allowed a maximum of 3 electives outside. I did dermatology at Yale University, public health at New York Department of Health in Manhattan, and physical medicine and rehab at Johns Hopkins. Why am I telling you all this? Mainly because you, as the new students, have many more options available to pursue clerkships in many more states than we had. I want to encourage you to take full advantage of this opportunity. It is during this critical time that you will make the connections necessary to obtain residency in the specialty that you desire. HMI's programs are now recognized by many state medical boards, so now you have the option to pursue residency in whatever state you desire. Another opportunity you have with studying medical school in Europe is the ability to travel all over Europe. And we certainly took advantage of that. While I lived there, I was able to travel to Austria, Germany, Greece, Prague, Hungary, England, and of course all over Poland. One of our most memorable trips was when we went to visit the abandoned Jewish camp in Auschwitz, which is located in Poland. It is a very haunting and moving place that you learned about way back in history class growing up. We had plenty of opportunity to travel while in medical school, and we all bonded as lifelong friends through all of our experiences while studying in Poland. Lastly, one of the biggest advantages of pursuing your medical education in Poland is the ability to save some money and not be inundated with debt after you finish medical school. Even if you end up taking on student loans, you come out way ahead of the US medical school students or even the students who chose to pursue medical school in the Caribbean. And speaking of student loans, it's good to know that you guys have more loan options to pursue than we had back then. But then again, there was no EU back then, but either way, you still come out ahead. Looking back, I really did enjoy my time in Poland. I'm glad I chose to go to medical school there. Despite all the adversities we faced there, we managed to succeed. I not only met my life partner there, I got a world-class education, made some amazing lifelong friends, and was able to pursue my dreams of becoming a physician thanks to HMI. So in closing, I want to state that with a growing, aging US population, the demand for physicians will only increase. A 2016 study conducted by the Association of Medical Colleges, the AAMC, predicts that by the year 2025, the United States will face a shortage of between 62,000 to 95,000 physicians. There will be shortages in both primary and specialty care. So there is no better time than the present to go into medicine. I think with all the improvements HMI has made to the program, if you are determined to work hard, your success is guaranteed. I leave you with this quote by Mario Andretti, the race car driver. Desire is the key to motivation, but it's determination to an unrelenting pursuit of your goal, a commitment to excellence that will enable you to attain the success you seek. Thank you.